Hi everyone, this is Mingji, and today I'm going to talk about something related to choosing career when I was young. This is a assignment for me. I need to give a talk to some high school students in the Catalyst program. And I think Catalyst, I don't know how to spell it out or something, but I think it's a project leadway. It's a little bit engineering focused career path for high school students. It's a non-for-profit, I think. Anyway, it was a long time ago. I went to college in 1989, and it's 36 years ago, I think. Yeah. And in China, not in the United States. The system between China and US also different. Also, 36 years, a lot of things have changed too. So, in China, there's this thing called a Gaokao. Basically, it's a college entrance exam. Later on, I heard of India is similar too. So they, each college, they have some quota of a new student admission at each province, actually. So you actually compete against other students in your province. Province is like a state in the United States. A little bit, not the exact same, but you got the idea. I actually got admitted to the college of my second choice, not of my first choice. Partially because I kind of did not do very well in the Gaokao or the college entrance exam. I was a little bit nervous. I did not sleep well in those 3 nights. 7 subjects, 3 days of testing. So the reason I picked this university, it's Huazhong University of Science and Technology. It's, if we use English, it's Central China University of Science and Technology. It's actually a very good college. It just, at that time, probably still a little bit true now. People in my province, eastern part of China, they don't like to go outside of my province, Zhejiang province, Shanghai or Beijing, because they think those are good places to do college and jobs later on. My first choice is a college in Shanghai, and again, I did not do very well, so I did not get admitted. And I got admitted to the second choice, which is Huazhong University of Science and Technology, which HUST. It's a little bit like here in Missouri. It's like Missouri University of Science and Technology, which I studied for graduate school in 1997. And I stayed a few years at Rolla. But a lot of times in China, it's probably true here too. If you pick something as your second choice, especially if you say, I'm going to pick this girl as my first choice, a boy too, you can use whatever. So, as my first choice, then you have a second choice, a third choice. If you let people know, people will get really pissed, the second and third choice, because they don't want to be your backup plan. So a lot of colleges, if you pick them as second choice, third choice, they don't think you are serious and they don't consider you. But in my case, Houston, because they cannot get enough students, enough good students, so they picked me because I say whatever, I cannot go to Shanghai, and so I went to Houston, which is Wuhan, Central China, Hubei province. It's Wuhan is a town in central China. It's a little bit like St. Louis, like Mississippi passed by. Over there is Yangtze River or Changjiang. So that's how I end up there. The major-wise focus study area, I don't have much choice because it's my second choice. I say whatever you give me, I will take it. But it did not. Obviously, it's not something I really liked. It's welding kind of technology or equipment or process, whatever. There's not a lot of college in the U.S. They have this kind of focus area because, again, China modeled after Soviet Union in 1950s. So they have those kind of very narrow focused major or study area, focus area. I believe in United States, Ohio State University have this welding kind of focus, especially in graduate school. But anyway, that's not my main focus area now. I'm a software engineer now, and I actually think there's a saying in the US like you turn lemon into lemonade. So I did not really put all my eggs in this welding thing. I mainly focus on computer programming, also English when I was in undergraduate school. So in China, actually, it's quite different. So you have to work very hard in middle school, high school, but in the college, it's pretty easy to pass if you are, study reasonably and listen, go to classes and stuff, things like that. You have to do pretty horrible to fail at some classes. But anyway, so I just do the things, and I also most of my time I spend English and computer programming, and I eventually later on it helped me, especially since I came to the US for graduate school. ROLA again, mechanical engineering, a little bit related to welding, but it's a more wider kind of area. Also, I think English comes handy, obviously, and also programming, coding. This is pretty useful, even in the engineering area. But again, in 2000, I got a job at a software company called Unigraphics Solutions at that time. Now it's a part of Siemens, the German conglomerate, industrial conglomerate. They bought the company in 2006, I believe. But anyway, at that time, ROLA, I applied job, and it's the year 2000, and they have they are looking for people who kind of know some engineering, some computer science. So a lot of my colleagues are mechanical engineering major, and some are computer science major. And so I started my career there. I stayed there for 8 years, and that's where I launched my career. I worked a little bit in China, but I consider myself like get a real career or job in 2000, October 2000. So it's about 25 years ago. And I grew most of my knowledge on coding, software development from there. And then now in different stage of my career, obviously. I've been in this industry for 25 years, and I have done my part to mentoring younger engineers, or probably learn more from them than they learn from me. But anyway, this is my journey, and I like to pass on what I learned to younger people, younger folks, and I want to pass on to my kids too, but sometimes they think coding is not that cool, so that's their choice too. So that's all. Have a wonderful day. and good luck on everything.